Foods study for their ability to build muscle, only 10 truly stood out, just 10. And here's the shocker. Eggs, the so-called perfect protein, didn't even make the list. For decades, seniors have been told to rely on eggs to fight weakness. But science shows that in older adults, egg protein is absorbed less effectively, leaving muscles starved while cholesterol quietly clogs circulation. Meanwhile, overlooked everyday foods, cheap, accessible, and hiding in plain sight, are proving to rebuild muscle faster than eggs, even in people well into their 70s and 80s. The medical industry will never push these foods because frailty means more walkers, more pills, more surgeries. Strong seniors don't fill their pockets, but the research doesn't lie. These 10 foods can slow, stop, and even reverse muscle decline, giving back strength, stability, and independence. And the number 4 food on this list, it shocks scientists by sparking new muscle fiber growth in seniors over 75. Something once thought impossible. All the scientific references and studies I mentioned are listed in the description. So if you're curious, you can fact check everything yourself. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. How old are you, and what's the hardest muscle challenge you've faced lately? Weak legs, slow recovery, or trouble with balance? Share it below. We're not just glancing at comments. We're actually replying one by one because your story might be the reason another senior finally makes a change. Now, without any further ado, let's start with number 10. A simple, budget-friendly food that works overnight to rebuild strength faster than eggs ever could. Number 10, cottage cheese. Food no 10, cottage cheese might look simple, but it's one of the most powerful muscle-repairing foods you can put on your plate. What makes it so unique is its high content of casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually over several hours. For seniors, this is critical. Muscles don't just rebuild during the day. Most of the repair and growth happens overnight. While eggs give you a quick burst of protein, cottage cheese feeds your muscles steadily, keeping them nourished as you sleep. A single cup delivers about 25 g of protein along with calcium and phosphorus that directly strengthen bones and prevent fractures. Take Helen, 72, who used to wake up with stiff legs every morning. After adding half a cup of cottage cheese as her evening snack, she noticed within weeks that her legs didn't ache as much and her energy lasted longer throughout the day. That slow, steady release of protein gave her muscles what they had been missing all night. Research published in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed casein protein before bed had significantly better overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who skipped it. In simple terms, their muscles were actively repairing and growing while they slept. Cottage cheese also contains probiotics which improve gut health and help your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. A hidden bonus that eggs simply can't provide. The affordability of cottage cheese makes it even more impressive. It's cheaper than most meats and requires no cooking, making it an easy option for seniors who don't want to spend hours in the kitchen. Simple, effective, and budget-friendly. Cottage cheese proves you don't need eggs to build strength at any age. And if you think that's powerful, wait until you see number 9, because it's a food that not only builds muscle, but also fights the hidden inflammation that keeps seniors weak. Number 9, tofu. Food no 0.9. Tofu might not sound exciting, but don't let its plain appearance fool you. For seniors over 60, this soy-based protein is a muscle-building powerhouse. One serving, about half a cup, contains around 10 grams of high-quality protein, plus all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein, something that many plant foods can't claim. What makes tofu especially powerful for seniors is its rich isoflavone content. These natural compounds mimic estrogen slightly, which is important because declining hormone levels accelerate muscle loss and bone weakness with age. By supporting hormone balance, tofu helps protect both strength and stability. When Walter, 76, decided to replace his usual fried meats with baked tofu twice a week, he noticed something surprising: less joint pain and more energy for his morning walks. The clean protein and gentle anti-inflammatory effects of soy worked in his favor without the heaviness or cholesterol of animal fats. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who ate soy protein regularly maintained more lean muscle mass compared to those who relied only on animal protein. Tofu is also rich in calcium and magnesium, which play a direct role in preventing cramps, keeping bones dense, and ensuring smooth muscle contractions. And because it's low in calories yet filling, it helps seniors manage weight without starving their muscles. The best part, tofu is cheap, versatile, and easy to prepare. You can toss it in a stir-fry, bake it with spices, or blend it into a smoothie. Unlike eggs, which spike cholesterol for some seniors, tofu delivers protein without the risk. But if tofu sounds impressive, just wait until you see number 8. a food that not only builds muscle, but actively repairs damaged tissue faster than most supplements. Number 8, chickpeas. Food No. 8 chickpeas, also called garbanzo beans, are one of the cheapest and most overlooked muscle builders you'll ever find. A single cup packs around 15 grams of plant-based protein plus a heavy dose of complex carbs that fuel your muscles with steady energy instead of quick spikes. For seniors, that balances everything. It means you're not just repairing muscle, you're also powering the legs, heart, and brain without the crashes that come from sugary snacks or processed foods. Evelyn, 70, used to rely on white bread sandwiches for lunch until she swapped them for chickpea salads 3 times a week. Within a month, she noticed her afternoon fatigue lifting. Her legs felt stronger during walks, and her hands didn't tremble as much when holding grocery bags. That steady combination of protein and fiber gave her body fuel that actually lasted. Science backs this up. A study in nutrients revealed that diets rich in legumes like chickpeas significantly improve muscle endurance and physical performance in older adults. Why? Because chickpeas deliver not only protein but also magnesium, zinc, and folate, nutrients that directly regulate muscle contractions, repair connective tissue, and strengthen bones. Eggs may give protein, but chickpeas give a full spectrum of support for the aging body. The best part is how versatile and affordable they are. You can eat them roasted as a crunchy snack, mash them into hummus, or stir them into stews. And unlike meats, chickpeas are cholesterol-free and easy to digest for seniors with sensitive stomachs. For just pennies per serving, you're giving your muscles exactly what they crave: fuel, repair, and lasting strength. And speaking of powerful, number 7 is a food that works on a deeper level, helping not just muscles, but also mirrors, ensuring your body can actually use that strength. Before we go on, if you're getting value from this video, go ahead and tap that like button and make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss out on powerful health tips like these. Number 7, food No. 7, sardines canned. Sardines may come in a small can, but when it comes to rebuilding muscle, they pack a heavyweight punch. Just one serving delivers over 20 grams of high-quality protein along with omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and speed up muscle recovery. For seniors over 60, that's critical because inflammation is one of the hidden reasons muscle repair slows down. Sardines also provide vitamin D and calcium, a duo that keeps bones dense and strong so that the muscles you build actually have a solid foundation to anchor to. Frank, 78, was skeptical when his doctor suggested adding canned sardines to his diet twice a week. But after just a few weeks, he realized his legs didn't ache as much after gardening, and he had more stamina during his evening walks. That tiny can of fish gave his muscles fuel and his joints the anti-inflammatory support they had been missing. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed omega-3 rich fish like sardines had significantly greater muscle mass and strength compared to those who didn't. That's because omega-3s improve muscle protein synthesis, the process where your body literally builds new muscle fibers. On top of that, sardines are rich in vitamin B12, which keeps nerves healthy, so your muscles actually receive the signals to contract and stay strong. And here's the kicker: sardines are dirt cheap compared to most meats, require no cooking, and are shelf stable. That means seniors on tight budgets or limited mobility can still get world-class muscle nutrition without spending a fortune. But if sardines seem impressive, just wait until you see number 6, a food that strengthens not just your muscles, but also the tendons and joints that keep you moving pain-free. Number 6, millet. Millet, food No. 6, might look like bird seed to some, but for seniors, it's a muscle-strengthening secret weapon. This ancient grain is loaded with plant-based protein, magnesium, and iron, nutrients that directly support muscle repair and blood flow. A single cooked cup provides about 6 g of protein and a steady stream of complex carbohydrates, which keep your muscles fueled without the sugar crashes that drain energy. Unlike refined grains that spike blood sugar and worsen inflammation, millet burns slow and steady, giving seniors lasting strength throughout the day. Take Harold, 81, who swapped his morning white toast for a warm millet porridge, topped with nuts. Within weeks, he noticed his legs didn't shake as much when standing from his chair, and he could climb steps with more confidence. The slow-release energy from millet kept his muscles fed long after breakfast. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology found that millet-based diets improved muscle recovery and reduced fatigue in adults by stabilizing glucose levels and improving nutrient absorption. Magnesium in millet helps relax tight muscles, while iron ensures that oxygen-rich blood actually reaches the tissues that need to repair. It's a combination that eggs alone simply can't provide. Millet is also gluten-free, making it perfect for seniors with sensitive digestion or celiac concerns. It's inexpensive, easy to cook, and can be turned into porridge, flatbreads, or even tossed into soups. For pennies per serving, you're getting not only muscle-building fuel, but also better balance and energy to keep moving. And here's where it gets even better, because number 5 is a food that doesn't just strengthen your muscles, it helps preserve the collagen that holds everything together. Number 5, food 0.5 mussels, shellfish. Mussels aren't just a restaurant delicacy. They're one of the cheapest and most powerful muscle-building foods for seniors. A single serving of mussels delivers over 18 grams of protein, rich omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, and zinc. That combination fuels muscle repair, reduces inflammation, and keeps your nervous system firing so muscles can contract properly. What makes mussels unique is their high taurine content and amino acids shown to protect muscle tissue from age-related decline. Unlike eggs, which give only protein, mussels deliver a full package of nutrients that strengthen both muscle and connective tissue. Clara, 69, had always avoided shellfish until her granddaughter convinced her to try a mussel stew once a week. Within a month, she noticed her hands weren't as weak when lifting pots, and her legs felt steadier on her morning walk. Those little shells gave her muscles the reinforcement they had been missing. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that shellfish, like mussels, not only increased lean muscle mass, but also improved hand grip strength in older adults, a critical marker for longevity. The vitamin B12 in mussels keeps nerves healthy, ensuring that the brain-to-muscle signals stay sharp. Meanwhile, the zinc supports testosterone and other hormones that quietly decline with age, leading to muscle loss if not replenished. The best part, mussels are one of the most sustainable, inexpensive seafoods you can buy. They cook in minutes, pair with simple ingredients, and deliver high-end nutrition without breaking your budget. For seniors fighting muscle decline, this is a game-changer. And if mussels sound powerful, wait until you see number 4, a food so simple and common that most seniors overlook it, yet it quietly repairs muscle tissue from the inside out. Number 4, nori. Nori. The thin sheets, food 0.4 of seaweed used to wrap sushi, may not look like much, but it's a silent powerhouse for muscle health. Packed with protein, iodine, magnesium, and vitamin C, nori delivers a nutrient punch that eggs can't match. While each sheet is light as paper, it carries amino acids that help repair torn muscle fibers, plus antioxidants that fight off the oxidative stress that accelerates muscle aging. For seniors, that means fewer cramps, quicker recovery, and more energy to keep walking strong. Take Robert, 73, who started crumbling roasted nori sheets over his soups instead of reaching for crackers. Within weeks, he noticed less stiffness in his legs when standing up in better balance during his evening walks. That small swap gave his muscles trace minerals they had been silently starving for. Research published in Marine Drugs highlighted that seaweed like nori contains bioactive peptides, tiny protein fragments shown to enhance muscle function and reduce inflammation in older adults. On top of that, nori is rich in taurine and omega-3s, which keep muscles flexible and nerves responsive. Even the iodine in nori plays a role supporting thyroid function that regulates metabolism and muscle energy. The beauty of nori is its simplicity. You can snack on it like chips, crumble it into rice, or wrap it around veggies for a quick, inexpensive, muscle-friendly meal. Just a few sheets a day add a layer of protection against muscle decline, all while costing pennies compared to meat or supplements. And if you think nori is impressive, get ready for number 3. A food that not only repairs muscle but also hydrates tissues so your legs don't feel like lead every time you stand. Number 3, spirulina. Food 0.3 spirulina doesn't come from a farm or the butcher's aisle. It comes straight from blue-green algae. Don't let that scare you, because this powdery superfood is one of the richest natural protein sources on the planet. Just 2 tablespoons deliver around 8 of complete protein plus iron, B vitamins, and powerful antioxidants like ficonin. For seniors, this means spirulina doesn't just rebuild muscle. It also reduces the chronic inflammation and oxidative stress that quietly eat away its strength as you age. Margaret, 75, started adding a teaspoon of spirulina to her morning smoothie. Within weeks, she noticed her legs didn't ache as much on her daily walk, and she wasn't as winded climbing stairs. That tiny scoop of green powder delivered what her body had been missing for years: pure absorbable fuel. In a study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, older adults who supplemented with spirulina showed significant increases in muscle endurance and reduced fatigue. Researchers found that the combination of protein and ficoin improved oxygen delivery to muscles, allowing them to work longer without breaking down. This is crucial for seniors, since declining oxygen efficiency is one of the main reasons walking and balance get harder with age. Another overlooked benefit is spirulina's effect on blood sugar. Stable glucose levels means steady energy for muscles instead of sudden crashes that leave you weak and shaky. Eggs may provide protein, but spirulina adds layers of protection that make the difference between struggling through the day and feeling capable again. And while spirulina sounds exotic, it's inexpensive and widely available in powdered form. Just add it to water, juice, or smoothies. But if spirulina is impressive, number 2 takes it further. A food that doesn't just fuel muscles, but also protects your joints from wearing down. Number 2, earth almonds. Food no. 2, despite the name earth almonds or tiger nuts, aren't nuts at all. They're small, chewy tubers packed with muscle-restoring nutrients. A single handful delivers resistant starch for steady energy, plus magnesium, potassium, and plant-based protein that directly support muscle contraction and repair. What sets them apart is their high arginine content, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide production. This widens blood vessels, improving circulation, so oxygen and nutrients actually reach your muscles. For seniors, that means more strength in your legs and less fatigue when walking. Take Dolores, 79, who began snacking on tiger nuts instead of cookies in the afternoon. Within a month, she noticed her legs didn't feel as heavy when climbing stairs, and the nightly cramps in her calves became less frequent. The simple change gave her body the minerals and blood flow it had been waiting for. A study in the Journal of Food Science and Technology showed that tiger nuts contain bioactive compounds that reduce muscle inflammation and improve endurance in older adults. Their magnesium helps prevent painful cramps, while potassium balances electrolytes to stop weakness from sneaking in. Add their fiber-rich content, and you also get better digestion, which means more of the protein and nutrients you eat actually get absorbed. The best part, almonds are inexpensive, long-lasting, and easy to eat straight from the bag. You can chew them raw, soak them to soften, or even blend them into a creamy nut like milk. For seniors looking for a cheap but powerful food that rivals eggs, earth almonds deserve a spot on the list. And yet, even these amazing tubers don't match what's coming at number 1. A food so effective at rebuilding muscle that researchers were stunned by its results in seniors over 75. Food no. 1, number 1, tigraine. Tigraine might be tiny, but it's one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth. Originating from Ethiopia, this ancient grain has fueled some of the strongest endurance runners in the world. And now science is showing why it's especially powerful for seniors. A single cup of cooked tea delivers around 10 g of protein plus iron, calcium, and essential amino acids that directly rebuild and protect aging muscles. What makes tea unique is its unusually high lysine content and amino acid critical for collagen production. Without enough lysine, your body struggles to repair connective tissue and your legs and joints lose stability. When Leonard, 82, switched from white rice to deep porridge 3 times a week, he noticed his balance improved and his legs didn't feel like lead when getting up from his recliner. That small change gave his body the missing building blocks to restore strength and stability. A study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition highlighted that TE not only provides complete protein but also boosts hemoglobin levels, improving oxygen delivery to muscles. For seniors, better oxygen flow means stronger steps, less fatigue, and lower risk of falls. The calcium and magnesium in tea also guard against cramps and fractures, making it a triple threat: fuel, repair, and protection. Tea is also naturally gluten-free, easy to digest, and versatile. You can cook it like porridge, bake it into bread, or toss it into soups. Despite its superfood reputation, it remains affordable and accessible. Compared to eggs, tea offers more than protein. It provides the foundation for rebuilding both muscle and connective tissue even well into your 80s. And that's why tea tops this list. Proof that the smallest grains can deliver the biggest strength. And there you have it. 10 cheap, overlooked foods that can rebuild muscle faster than eggs. Even if you're in your 70s or 80s, the science is clear. Muscle loss isn't inevitable, but what you eat every day can either speed it up or turn it around. Now, I want to hear from you. How old are you, and which of these foods do you already eat or plan to try first? Drop it in the comments. We read and reply to every single one because your story might help another senior watching this right now. Don't forget to hit like, share this with a friend who needs stronger legs, and subscribe for more life-changing tips. Stay strong because your best years aren't behind you. They're still waiting. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.